In this video, we're going to talk about how to tell if your cat is sick. I'm a veterinarian. And in honor of National Cat Health Month this October, I want to talk about 7 warning signs that every cat owner should know. I work at an animal hospital in New Jersey, and one of the most common things that we see is cats in very late stages of illness, meaning their owners have not brought them in when they really should have. So I'm hoping that after watching this video, you will be more attuned to any subtle signs that your kitty may be hiding from you so that you can get them treatment faster and hopefully get them to feeling better quicker. The first thing is that cats are really good at hiding pain. That's number 1. They don't want you to know that they're sick or in pain because in the wild, if you show weakness, you could be ostracized from the group or even worse, become prey to predators. So what does this mean for our indoor cats? It means that we have to be extra vigilant and observant, especially with our senior cats, to make sure that we catch any illnesses early so we can get them treated quickly. If your cat is exhibiting any of these signs that I'm about to go over, it's important not to ignore them. Even if your cat seems like they're acting pretty normal otherwise, it's always best to err on the side of caution and bring your cat into the vet to get checked out just to rule out any underlying health concerns. So let's jump into sign number 1. This is changes in appetite or weight. With any sudden or significant change in your cat's eating habits or weight, it's important to take action. Cats are obligate carnivores, which means that they need to eat meat to survive. So if your cat is off their food for more than 24 hours, it's time to call the vet. A loss of appetite can be caused by a variety of factors, including dental pain, kidney disease, hyperthyroidism, cancer, and even stress. In fact, I recently saw a case where a senior cat lost his appetite and ended up passing away. And after doing a full workup, we found that he had a very slow-growing tumor in his stomach that was causing a partial obstruction. And since he was a senior cat, he had developed a megacolon. So basically his colon had gotten really enlarged, which also contributed to him being constipated and then eventually led to a bowel obstruction. But back to the topic at hand, eating less. If your cat is eating less, they could start losing weight. And again, that can be caused by many different medical conditions. Sign number 2 is lethargy or hiding. Cats are crepuscular, which means that they're most active during dawn and dusk. So if you're home during those times, you'll probably see your cat running around zoom eyes, chasing each other or getting into all kinds of mischief. But if your cat is suddenly lethargic and hiding, it's definitely time to pay attention. Just like with a loss of appetite, this can be a sign of many different things. Some causes include infection, inflammation, pain, poisoning, and even stress. Sign number 3 is vomiting or diarrhea. Any vomiting or diarrhea that is persistent or bloody needs to be investigated. We see lots of cats who have chronic vomiting, and many times it can be due to some kind of dietary indiscretion. Maybe they got into something that they weren't supposed to, or maybe they're eating too fast and then subsequently regurgitating their food. There are many different causes for vomiting and diarrhea, including infectious diseases, parasites, inflammatory bowel disease, cancer, and even stress. Sign number 4 is changes in grooming habits. Cats spend a lot of time grooming themselves, and it's important for their overall health, not only because it keeps their fur clean and free of debris, but it also helps to stimulate blood circulation and it releases natural oils that keep their skin healthy and their fur shiny. So if your cat is suddenly not grooming themselves as much as usual, it's time to investigate. Some possible causes of this include arthritis, which makes it difficult for them to reach certain areas of their body, cognitive decline, which is similar to dementia in humans, hyperthyroidism, where the thyroid gland is working too fast, causing them to feel itchy and uncomfortable, and pain, especially in the back or hind limbs, making it hard for them to groom their rear ends. Sign number 5 is bad breath or dental issues. Just like humans, bad breath in cats can be a sign of dental disease, which can lead to pain and infection. In fact, dental disease is one of the most common health problems we see in cats. And because they're so good at hiding pain, many times we don't catch it until it's pretty advanced. That's why it's important to brush your cat's teeth regularly and provide them with dental treats and toys to help keep their teeth clean and healthy. Not only can dental disease cause bad breath, but it can also lead to pain when eating, drooling excessively, and even weight loss due to difficulty chewing their food. Sign number 6 is changes in litter box habits. Cats are creatures of habit when it comes to their litter box habits. So any changes could be a sign that something is wrong. In fact, we often see cats who stop using the litter box altogether, urinate outside of the box, or even start having accidents inside the house due to a medical condition such as a urinary tract infection, constipation, or even cognitive decline. Sign number 7 is vocal changes or behavior shifts. Cats communicate with us through a variety of vocalizations, including meowing, purring, hissing, and growling. So any changes in their vocalizations or behavior can be a sign that something is wrong. For example, a sudden increase in vocalization can be a sign of hyperthyroidism, where the thyroid gland is working too fast. Or a decrease in vocalization can be a sign of depression, which can be caused by a number of different things, including pain, cognitive decline, or even changes in routine. So what do you do if you think your cat might be sick? Well, first, be observant and pay attention to any changes in your cat's behavior, eating habits, or litter box habits. Make a note of any concerning signs you notice. Second, schedule a wellness exam with your vet. Be prepared to discuss your cat's symptoms and any other relevant information, such as their age, diet, and lifestyle. And third, follow your vet's recommendations. They may perform a physical exam, run some diagnostic tests, or prescribe some medication. It's important to follow their instructions carefully and ask any questions you may have. Don't hesitate to call your vet if you have any concerns or questions. So there you have it, 7 warning signs that your cat may be sick. Remember, cats are really good at hiding pain, so it's up to us to be observant and take action when we notice any changes. By being aware of these signs and following these tips, you can help ensure that your cat stays happy and healthy for years to come. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more health and wellness tips for your furry friends. Stay tuned for next month's video where I'll be talking about 7 ways that you can keep your cat entertained and stimulated. Until then, happy Cat Health Month.